So you want to become a cyber psycho and have all of the most powerful cyberware in Cyberpunk 2077. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have come to the right place. Now, unfortunately, you can't actually lose your mind from cybernetics in Cyberpunk 2077, but you can get all of the most powerful cyberware available in the game. And today, I'm going to be showing you exactly where to get all of these cyberware pieces. Some of them are going to be completely for free, like the Mantis blades and some other really awesome cybernetics, but some of them will have to be paid for. Now, if you are new to the channel and you haven't checked out all of my tutorials on how to make just absolute tons of money in Cyberpunk 2077, I highly recommend checking those out so you can afford all of these cybernetics, and I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, the first location that we're going to is actually here in Watson. Now, if you check your map, you'll be able to figure out exactly where this is. So it is in Watson here, and we're going to zoom in on the map. And there's a Ripperdoc that's kind of under the main highway here, and that's exactly where you need to go. This gentleman is going to have two pieces of cyberware that you are absolutely going to want. Now, this Ripperdoc has two amazing legendary cyberware, and he specializes in operating systems. So we're going to enter this spot here. And then one of the ones that I would highly recommend is the Raven Microcyber Mark IV. You can get this and wear it right at the beginning of the game. It has 10 base RAM, which is a substantial upgrade from the one you get at the beginning of the game, 8 buffer size, and it's got 6 slots to be able to modify it, which is absolutely amazing. And the best thing about this is it's only 35,000 eddies. So just about everyone's going to want to run one of these. The next one that you can get is the Zetatech Berserk Mark V. Now, this one you can't actually equip until you get 18 body, and it's 43,750 eddies, but you can hold the left and right bumper to activate Berserk, which significantly boosts your strength and resilience. It reduces weapon recoil by 20%, increases melee damage by 20%, and increases armor and resistances by 20%. This lasts 10 seconds and the cooldown is 30 seconds. Now, while Berserk is active, jumping from a high height initiates a superhero landing, causing you to fall at high speed and land with enough force to create a shockwave that damages enemies. Super cool. You also have 3 modification slots in here, and defeating enemies restores 5% of your max health when Berserk is active. It is an amazing mod. Now, this Ripperdoc also has a legendary shoulder, I guess, is what I would call it. I know it's called something else, but you can actually purchase a subdermal armor from here, which increases your armor by 200%. Now, next thing we got to talk about is everyone's favorite, the Mantis blades. These things are redonkulous. They do tons of damage, and the best thing about them, you can get these bad boys for free. Yeah, that's right. For free, ladies and gentlemen. Now, these Mantis blades have some really cool attacks. You can hold the right trigger and lunge at an enemy, and it will do a ton of damage. And then if you attack right after the lunge, you'll, like, pick them up with it, which is just ridiculous. And it's just an additional weapon, so it doesn't take up any of your other weapon slots. It will take up your arm slot. But as far as your weapons go, you can still have 3 other weapons equipped to include these. So it's definitely a really nice addition to have. Yeah, so you're going to need to go to the city center. And then there's going to be an exclamation point right here. So it's basically just off this road. And then all we need to do is just run in, grab our Mantis blades. Ooh, we got some trousers and some Eurodollars too. Nice. Now, this next Ripperdoc is on the southwest side of Haywood, and he has some of the best cyberware that you can buy. His location is right here, and the closest fast travel station is going to be the pumping station. Now, some of his cyberware is going to have relatively high street cred requirements, but if you've been playing the game and doing side missions, you can get street cred really, really quickly.
So, as I was saying,
but he has a few very notable legendary items. Now, first and foremost, he is going to have the Netwatch NetDriver Mark V. This has a street cred requirement of, I believe, 49, It has 11 base RAM, 8 buffer size, 6 slots. Allows you to perform quick hacks. We know that offensive quick hacks can be uploaded through 3 targets within a 6-meter radius. Increases damage dealt by quick hacks by 30%. Increases Cyberdeck RAM recovery rate by 9 units per 60 seconds. And increases quick hack spread distance by 60%. This is one of the best Cyberdecks that you can get in the game. Now, in addition to that, he's also got the Militech Falcon Sandevistan Mark V, which slows down time by 30% for 18 seconds. The cooldown is a minute, and you can activate it by the left and right bumper. This increases any damage dealt by 15% when it's active, and increases your crit chance by 20 and crit damage by 35%, and then has 3 spots to add modifications to it. It's a really, really good item if you don't plan on doing any hacking. Now, this guy also has a circulatory system upgrade called Second Heart. It's 42,000 eddies. You do need 16 body to equip it, but it will instantly restore 100% of your max health when your health falls to 0. The cooldown is 2 minutes, but this will save you from those nightmares when you're living your best life walking around in a room and then just everything around you explodes. Highly recommend getting this if you decide to spec into body whatsoever. Now, there are some other upgrades. He does have some legendary arm modifications. You can get the projectile launch system, which I don't recommend because you can just get the basic one and it's really good anyways. Gorilla arms. I've not been able to find a free version of this yet. I imagine there's one somewhere in the game, and if anybody's found it, definitely make sure to let me know on Twitter or Discord because I would love to know and share where it is. The Mantis blades this guy has is worse than the ones that I give you for free, so don't bother wasting your money on these. This is a secret legendary cyberware that you can get basically right when you start the game, and it's going to be one of the most powerful weapons that you can get at the beginning of the game, and you can get it right away. All you need to know is the location to get it. It dismembers enemies every time you hit somebody, especially like if I can actually hit the guy. It just tears people apart. It is ridiculous, and it's definitely one of the most recommended weapons that I could recommend you get at the beginning of the game. Now, this is a cyberware, so it will take up your hand slot, but let's go ahead and show you where to get it. If we go to our map, it's going to be inside of Watson, and we're going to need to go right to this road right here. So you come off the highway, you're going to see this little bit that goes into this batch of buildings. That's where we need to go. Now, from here, we need to run all the way straight to the back, hang a left, and then this is going to be closed. We need to open that bad boy, and we've got nanowires and euro dollars in here. So 209 to 256 damage, plus 86 to 105 physical damage, 2.5 attack speed, 20% bleeding chance. Nanowire deals physical damage, deals a high amount of concentrated damage, and can instantly dismember an enemy with 1 quick attack. Now, this next Ripperdoc is in Westbrook, down near the southern edge here. And if you fast travel to the luxury apartments, you'll be able to get to it really quickly. Now, this one does have quite a few interesting things, but she does kind of focus on body upgrades. So we've got things for our skeleton, which is the bionic lungs, which increases your stamina by 60%. You need 18 body for that. And then you've got the synaptic signal optimizer, which you need 20 body for, but it increases your health by 60%. There's a couple other good things here, like these. There's a cheaper version of it here, but also you can pick up the titanium bones, which will increase your carrying capacity by 40%. But the really notable things here are going to be in the operating system. We can purchase the Militech Berserk Mark V from her for 43,750. Which has the weapon recoil reduction by 15%, melee damage increased by 15%, and armor resistances are increased by 15%, as well as the superhero landing. But we've also got the Tetratronic Rippler Mark IV. Now, this allows you to perform quick hacks. We know that. Reduces RAM cost of ultimate quick hacks by 3. Reduces quick hack upload time by 75%. And quick hack cooldown reduced by 45%, which is pretty good. So we've gone through quite a few different options for the operating systems, and it's really going to be up to your personal gameplay on which one you want to go with. Now, last but not least, we've got one of the best cyberware upgrades you can get if you're using smart weapons, and that is actually at Vic. Now, Vic's Ripperdoc location is right here at the Bradbury and Burren fast travel point. You will need to pay off your loan with Vic, but you basically get the money right back, and then we can buy the upgrades from him. Now, the upgrade that we want is going to be on your hands. Now, the upgrade is the Smart Link. Allows you to do smart targeting modules on smart weapons, increases the chance for smart bullets to hit targets by 15%, and crit damage by 25%. It's really good if you're using smart weapons. Now, I do hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you do happen to find any really nice items or anything that you just really love in Cyberpunk 2077, feel free to let me know on Twitter, Discord, or even email me. And I'd love to share the things that you love about Cyberpunk 2077 with the world. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.